Hi, how are you doing? In this video, we will be having a revision on the practical part for the final exam. Here we're having an exercise. The exercise is posted on exam covered material preparation on on Classera. Okay. Step number 1 will be downloading the attached database, then start answering the following questions. From here, we're gonna click to download the database. Okay, double click to open it, click enable. Here we have a database consisted of main two tables, one for the products and the other one for the supplier data. If we right click the first one and click design view, here we have the fields of the table: product ID, description of the product, on hand, meaning the available number of units for the customers or in the inventory, the cost, the sell price, the supplier code, and the retail. If we right click the supplier data, we're having data related to the suppliers: first name, last name, address, city, zip code, telephone number. Okay. Back to Classera. For question number 1, we're asked to create MS queries to answer the following questions. 1. Query Query 1, display product description and sell price. Then we need to show the highest price at the top of the query result. We're going to use the product table showing the description and the sell price. How do we create that query? I'm going to close my tables. Okay. First of all, from create, we're gonna select query design. Okay, from here. He said we're gonna use the product table, and we need to show the description and the sell price. Run. Okay, we're having our query, but we're missing displaying the highest price at the top. We're gonna do that by clicking sort under the sell price and select descending. Descending will sort the prices from the highest one to the lowest one. Run. Okay, we're having them arranged from the highest to the lowest. Finally, we're done. We're going to close our query. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna name it as query 1. Here in the queries, we're having query 1 displayed here. Then for query number 2, okay, we're having display products that supplier code is SC. Use the product table showing only description and supplier code. So back to Access, from create. Okay, from here, create query design. He said we're gonna use the product table and we need to show the description and the supplier code. He said that we need to filter the supplier code to get only the supplier code SC. So SC and run. Okay, we're having only 3 suppliers. Their code is SC, and here we have the description of the products they are supplying. Then we're going to close the query from here. Yes. Okay, now we're having query 2 displayed here under queries. Back to Classera. Okay, in query number 3, we're asked to display products that are available on hand by greater than or equal 10 units. Use the product table. He will give you which table you need to use and what are the fields you're going to display in the query. In query 3, we're asked to use the product table showing the description and the on-hand units. Okay, so from create, we're gonna use the query design product. He said we need the description and the on-hand. We're going to display the units greater than, greater than or equal 10. Okay, and remember, we're typing greater than or equal the same as math. We're not typing them in words or in letters greater than. This is totally incorrect. Okay, I'm gonna test my query by clicking run to see what do we have. Okay, we're having 10 and 12. We said greater than or equal, so we're having 10 and 12. We're done with query number 3, so we're going to close and save. Yes. Okay, back to Classera. For query 4, display products where their sell price between $5 and $10 using the product table showing only description and sell price. Okay, so back to the database from create. Okay, query design product. He said we're gonna show the description and the price, the sell price. He said we need products their sell price between $5 and $10. So we're gonna type between. Okay, no matter about the capital letter or small letter, but make sure that between spelling is correct. He will correct the format of the word anyway. I mean Access will correct them. 5 and 10, between 5 and 10. This time we're gonna type in words. Okay, click here, 5 and 10, run. Okay, we're having them. Okay, another keyword that may come in the question, so we're gonna use between 5 or the format of between a number and another one from 2. I need to display the sell price from 5 to 10. So from 2, we need to use between 5 and 10. Okay, run. Okay, we're having only prices will be between 5 and 10. Okay, finally I'm going to save the query. Yes. Okay, yes, here we're having 4 queries. We're gonna move to the next one, which is 5. Query 5, display suppliers who have no phone numbers added. We're going to display, or actually using via this time, the supplier data table. Show only first name, last name, and telephone number. Okay, what we're gonna do is displaying customers or suppliers first name, last name, if they don't have any telephone added. Back to the database, if we opened the supplier data, here we're having the first name, last name, and some of them, 2 actually of them, didn't add their phone number. Sorry, this is the zip code. Okay, so we're gonna search for the zip code this time. Okay, okay, so or I'm going to delete any of the phone numbers. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, and close. What did I do now? It's just deleting any 2 telephone numbers, as the zip code was deleted instead of the telephone number. Okay, so I'm mainly searching for empty records. Searching for empty records meaning null. Null meaning no value added, no value added, null. So I'm going to create query design, add the supplier, okay, and first name, last name, telephone, okay. I'm searching for the empty value, so type null, okay, just null, okay, and the format will be written automatically from the access as is null, okay. Run. We're having the two empty telephone number. We already have two in the zip code, so I'm gonna try the zip code as well, okay. So we're having this one, Pratt, who didn't add his phone number or his zip code number. Finally, we're having query number 6. Yes, in query number 6 we're asked to display suppliers who are from NM state or their supplier code is SC. Here we're going to use the two tables, the product and the supplier data, as we're having the state in the suppliers and the supplier code in the product, and we're gonna connect both of them using the OR. So from here we're gonna create query design, product and supplier, and from here first name, last name, state, and from here I need the supplier code. He said the state should be NM, okay, or the supplier code as SC. As long as I'm having the word OR, so in front of the OR under the supplier, I'm gonna add like SC, okay. So run. Okay, here he will select the state NM regardless the supplier code, okay, and here he will select the SC supplier code regardless the state. This is OR. I'm selecting any of the correct criteria. If the state is correct, it will be selected. If the supplier code is SC, it will be selected anyway. Now we're done with creating our queries. We're having the 6 queries. Back to Classera. Now we need to create the access form. We need to create a supplier data form using the supplier data table. As we said before, the form is a window that will be created depending on one of the tables or one of the queries, okay. In this case, we're gonna create our form using the table supplier data, okay. So make sure it's selected, okay. Now it's highlighted. From create, I'm gonna select form, okay. Here is my form and I need to save it, so close. Yes, I'm gonna name it supplier data, okay. Here we're having our form displayed here. Then we're asked to change the background color of the form. So from here, I'm going to select my form, right click, design view, okay. Place your mouse anywhere in the detail, any empty place here, for example, right click, properties, and from the properties displayed on the right side, you're having back color, okay. From the 3 dots here, we're gonna open the color picker and select any color you need. I'm fine with that one, okay. Click yes, save here, okay. Now this is saved. Move to the form view, okay. We're done. For the next one, we need to add an operation button that will add a new record, okay. Make sure that you are in the design view, right click, design view, or from here, design view, and I need like a space. So from here I'm going to move that one, this one كده down. Here I'm going to create my buttons. So from design here, okay, design. If you don't know which one is the button, just hover with your mouse on the different object, so you're gonna know which one is the button. Okay, this is a label. Okay, this is a button. Select. Okay, the mouse cursor will be changed. Just click and draw a rectangle. Once we draw the rectangle, we're having the wizard. If you don't know what you should do, you're having the categories here. When you are selecting a different category, different actions will be displayed here. I need to create a new record, so having one of the record operations. Again, if you don't know, just search the categories and read the actions. Okay, till you're finding your action. Here, record operation, add new record, and next. I need to display a text instead of an image, so text. Just click add new record. Okay, okay, next, finish. Okay, I'm having my button here. We can resize it from the handles, and here we go. Now we need to add a navigation button to the next record. So again, the same steps. From button, draw a rectangle, and this time we need record navigation. We need moving to next record. So select next, next, finish. I'm gonna leave it with the icon image. Okay, now we need to create another one for moving us to the previous. That's why I'm gonna move the next to the right and create one for the previous. So from here, draw, okay, and navigation, previous, next, next, finish. Okay, do we need any other requirements? Yes, we need to add an operation button that will close the form. Mainly the same steps. Instead of selecting record navigation, we're going to search for a suitable category. So again, from button, draw your rectangle, the wizard will open. Form operation, search in it. Yes, we're having closing form. Next, I'm gonna keep the text close form. Next, finish. Okay, I need to resize it so the text will be clear. Finally, we're gonna save from here and move to form view. Okay, this is moving to the next, moving to previous, add new record, close. Okay, yes, I need to save. Finally, we need to create like a report. So from here, create, make sure to select the needed table, which is create product report using product table. So I'm gonna select the product table first, then from create, click report, and here we having our report, and close. Yes, okay, right click, and we're gonna open it. Okay, and from here we can see the print preview. Okay, as we're going to print out that report. Okay, now we're done, as we're having like 6 queries under the queries category. Here we're having our form with the add new record, the 2 buttons of navigation, and the close, and we're having our report ready. So we're going to close our database. Okay, yes, and before attaching that database to your exam, you need to rename it with your name. I'm having it here in the download, so right click and change its name to be your name. Okay, and back to Classera. From choose, I'm going to navigate to downloads and select this one, open. Finally, in your view, you're gonna have submit. Click submit and you're done. Okay, make sure to attach an Access database. Make sure to rename it with your name before uploading. Okay, and submit inshallah within the time, which is gonna be like 35 minutes for the practical and 10 minutes for the theoretical. Thank you so much. Good luck. Wish you all the best.